Hey, it is May 9th, my birthday, and we've had about a half dozen M flares overnight and several large C flares. Some of those M flares got pretty close to that X mark. We're still thinking we have at least a 20 to 25% chance of X flares. I do feel like something is building. The eruptions on the sun made me go off every time the sun did overnight. But I was gonna say I was thinking about quantum entanglement, and I'll be talking in my Patreon about how I think that explains some of us are attuned to these spatial conditions. In the meantime, that solar proton event is starting to diminish. You can see it got pretty high up there above the red line, which is very unusual. All of that was unusual. It's pretty steady all the time, but there were so many flares and CMEs and halo CMEs and solar wind in such a short period of time. That is what it produced. So you should start feeling the ease of any effects you may have been feeling. Tech has been glitchy and weird all day because we have had so many radio blackouts over the last several hours, plus the solar radiation storm. All of that affects satellites out in space and therefore stuff here on the ground. And this is an eagle. Obviously, I zoomed this in a little bit, but I was sitting on my deck with my mom on my birthday here, and this little guy or gal paid a lovely visit, swooping over our heads, maybe at the most 15 feet above our heads. And I saw it out of the corner of my eye and thought it was a raven until I looked up and saw how big that wingspan was. It was easily 5 feet or more. So that was my birthday visitor from nature today, and I wanted to share that with you all. The geomagnetic storms turned out not to be as strong as they were expecting, but with all this activity we're having, we could wind up with more later on in the week.